Hello, welcome back to Heretic Owl Tarot. My name is Liz, and I will be guiding you on this journey today. This is a reading for Pisces, wherever Pisces shows up in your chart. And if you haven't done so already, I would absolutely love it. I would adore it if you would subscribe to my channel. Let's get you an oracle card, and then of course we will get your tarot out. And as always, I don't take the cards that flip in the deck. We want commitment over here, so it does actually have to fall out like that. Number 66, if I could hold it. Your guardian angel is teaching you the essence of unconditional love. You are encouraged to have faith that the universe will provide for you while you are manifesting your inner desires. I am positive. Love that. Let's get your tarot out. We have the Three of Pentacles. Okay. The Magician wanted to come out. Talk about while you are manifesting your inner desires. We have the King of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, the Star. One more. Holy cow. It took 2 minutes of shuffling for this one card to come out. 2 minutes of shuffling, that's a long time in shuffling terms. We have the Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck, the Queen of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, King of Cups. I know you can't see that because I didn't show it to you, but let me just make sure everything is in frame, and then of course we'll get to your reading. Okay, just kind of moved things up a little bit. I love that we start with this progression from the Three of Pentacles to the Four of Pentacles. I love a progression in a tarot reading anyway. I feel like it's rare that it happens though. A 3 to a 4, whatever, just that level of progression. Because obviously we have a progression from the Magician to the Star card, but it's not that close. So anyway, it always just, it shows me that we are moving through energies. So Pentacles have to do with our money, how we get it, how we save it, how we spend it. It's our time. Where are we, physically showing up in our lives? It's our physical body, anything that we place worth and value on. And the Three of Pentacles is about collaborating. It's working with others, right? We can see these people here. There's this person holding a hammer. There's some sort of, I'm trying to think of a different word than collaborate, but cooperation is the word that I was trying to find. Going on here. There could be, of course, negotiating. There could even just be, I don't even know why I feel this way, but it's having quote unquote tough conversations. If you don't feel like your value or worth is being recognized in the sense of if people don't want to pay you your worth, or if you're finding it even hard to pay for a thing because maybe you aren't seeing the value in it, then it would be having those conversations. I'm pretty sure I already said the word negotiation, right? It's also you think group project, because there's one big goal here to get whatever this thing is accomplished, get it done, right? And everybody has their own part. They have their own tasks that are delegated to them with the purpose of accomplishing this one goal. And then we have the Four of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles talks a little more about holding on to things too tightly. This is really not giving an inch. So again, that could be good or not. It seems like it's a good though, because we have the Magician and the Star after it. So it really is like not negotiating your worth is how that feels, especially, with this oracle card. Your guardian angel is teaching you the essence of unconditional love. You are encouraged to have faith that the universe will provide for you while you are manifesting your inner desires. This could also even be having a little bit of a nest egg, like not just frivolously spending money too, because, they have both their feet on a pentacle, they're holding one. There's one, like above their head. It talks about like budgeting. It talks about not really giving an inch, but also too, though, with the Four of Pentacles, it's the beginning stages of course, the Five of Pentacles, which comes next, which is that lack and scarcity mindset. It's, developing that fear that if you spend any money, or if you place too much value on something, that you're somehow not going to have enough. So even, like if there's like a course or a certification or something that costs money, it involves other people working in some capacity with other people. But maybe again, you're having a hard time justifying the cost. Now, of course, I am not a financial advisor. Do not take financial advice from me. I am not saying to go empty out your savings or put yourself in a position of trouble. It's like, what is that saying? Like borrowing trouble from the future. Like, don't, do that. But also, like, if there is something that the value exceeds, like what you are going to gain from that could replace the cost that you spend for it up front, then, and especially too, if it is an alignment, if it does help you get to your goal or help you manifest this thing, is that a bad investment in yourself? Then, like I said, we have the Magician card. The Magician is a 1. It's a new beginning. It's, drawing on the skills, the resources that you have available to you right now to manifest the thing that you want. Anytime the Magician card comes up, I start talking about Harry Potter. Because, sometimes we get stuck in, I don't have enough this, I don't have that, I don't. There's something to where it's like, I can't manifest this thing. I can't start taking action towards this thing because I'm lacking in something else, which could, of course, be that Four of Pentacles energy. But when the Magician card shows up, it's like, no. You have exactly the right amount of time, the right amount of money, the right amount of resources, the right amount of skills, the right amount of energy, right? Because every single suit is here. We have Cups, Pentacles, Swords, Wands. So you have the availability to draw in on all of those things, not to mention it's the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands, which is, it's new energy. It could be even getting creative in figuring out new ways to utilize those things. But again, my Harry Potter reference, I always think of the Sword of Gryffindor, because the Sword of Gryffindor in Harry Potter, which please tell me you've seen Harry Potter, right? Or do we need to watch it together? Because I've seen it like a million times. The Sword of Gryffindor shows up to the person who needs it for the exact purpose that they need it at the exact time that they need it. They use it for the purpose that they needed it for, and then it's gone. But also, all that it takes, like, what's his name? Neville found it in the Sorting Hat, right? All that it takes is like making that decision that, it's like having the courage, that 20 seconds of delusion, right? That, you know what? No, like, I know what is in alignment with me. I know what I'm capable of. I know what it is that I do want to manifest. And then it's like, the resources, the people, the, communication, whatever it is, it shows up for you. Whether that's now or as you are, progressing forward, whatever you need will show up to you at exactly the moment that you need it. And it's paired with the star card, which is Aquarius. There's an Aquarius full moon today. So I don't know, like maybe there's something to that, maybe not, whatever, obviously, not everybody will probably see this exactly today when I'm actually posting it, but the star card talks about our hopes and dreams, faith, trusting the process. I always see the star card as being that space between the 5D where we are co-creating, where we are, really getting clear on what it is that we want to manifest. It's, like feeling the energy in our body. It's deciding how we want to feel, like what's the mindset that comes along with, the thing that we are manifesting. And then it's the 3D where we are, right? And it's pulling that down. It's building that into our current reality. And literally, the star is right between those two realities, if you will. So again, trusting the process, trusting yourself even, because they have one foot in the water, one on solid ground. Water in tarot is all about our emotions, our intuition, really being in tune with our star player while also remaining grounded, practical. And we have the King of Pentacles next, which is, the king is the highest expression of the suit. So there is this accomplishment and recognition, success. You could even receive a promotion. It's like whatever this is, though, right? It's taking you from the 3 and 4 of Pentacles, and it's putting you in the energy of the King of Pentacles. There's all this like fruit that's laying around their feet too. It's literally having more than enough. Kings are also, of course, authorities, right? I mean, people look to them for guidance, advice, right? So again, whatever this is in the physical world where we are, you are going to be successful monetarily. You are going to have, your cake and eat it too, or at least it is possible to do that if you allow yourself to go there. Even with the 7 of Wands at the end of the reading too, like the 7 of Wands is standing your ground. It's self-defense. We can see there's these 6 wands here. This person is kind of standing in a defensive position. So it's like not letting people, like don't accept other people's stuff. I always see like these 6 wands as being other people's projections, like their fears, their reasons why not, their doubts, their, well, I don't know. Are you qualified for that? F you. Yes, I am. Okay. It could even just really be holding on to your vision of your life, what it is that you are manifesting. Wands are about the actions that we take, the motivation behind the actions that we take. It's creativity, passion. How are we communicating those things? What actions are we taking towards those things? I always see wands as being information by way of experience too, because that's what we get by trying things. We figure out what works, what doesn't work, what do we like, what don't we like. It's almost like don't go backwards. This is it's very future. Like it's very, pushing you forward. Don't go backwards, like out of fear. To like really defend your vision and literally don't accept anything less. Like the King of Pentacles would not accept anything less. They would trust. that the perfect opportunity is going to show up for you, utilizing the skills that you have, being able to transfer those skills wherever they need to go. There's the Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. And I see the Eight of Swords as being like a self-inflicted mind prison. Swords have to do with our mind, our mindset, beliefs, ego, truth, and honesty, though, too, but like logical, objective truth. And the Eight of Swords is like, we feel or we think we are in a situation that maybe is not as bad, or we're just not quite seeing it for exactly what it is, because the person in the Eight of Swords is usually bound in some capacity. However, they're not like tied up in a way where they couldn't just get loose if they made a couple shimmies. It literally is like being one decision away from changing your mind. It truly is a mindset. It's also, there's a lot to be learned in the Eight of Swords too, because what are your limiting beliefs? Where are you keeping yourself stuck? Because in your mind, you have this story attached to either a past experience, something to do about your abilities, like something to do about what's possible, whatever it is, like there's something there. And in this card specifically, there's these ropes that are kind of like tied around her, right? And I cannot remember like what that's called in that world of things, like when people tie you up. I don't know what the name of that is, but the word that keeps coming to my mind though is consent. Like you are consenting to this frame of mind. You are giving energy to these limiting beliefs, which, Saturn is in Pisces now, right? And it's in retrograde. So, I don't blame you at all for, of course, being in the Eight of Swords. But it is, even with Saturn is a planet of like discipline, limitations, blah, blah, blah. With it being in, I almost said reverse, but in retrograde right now, it is giving us an opportunity to revisit some of these limiting beliefs. Where are we holding ourselves back? The Four of Pentacles can also talk about discipline. The Queen of Swords is behind that. The Queen of Swords is like, no bullshit. They will cut through anything that is not true. Whether that's about themselves, about their situation, about their lives. If somebody comes to them with any type of BS, which if we're talking negotiations, right, there could be a lot of BS in there, then no, I am not actually accepting that. There's, a clarity of thought here. I love even that we go from the Eight of Swords to the Queen of Swords. They are no longer wrapped up. Instead of having 8 swords around them, they're holding the sword of truth, their truth. The Ace of Pentacles is a new opportunity. It could be a new job, a new form of income, something new, though, in the realm of Pentacles. I love it. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for allowing me to read your cards. I will talk to you soon. Bye.